Welcome to the Emily and Joe show. Minus Joe again. I should just name it the Emily show. He's not here again. He's on vacation without me this week. Wow, that was bad. Let's cut that. Oh. On today's show, I am talking to the buyers. If you are a qualified buyer, I have 3 things I want to share with you today, and you don't want to miss this. Point number 1, the stats are out. Sales are down about 30% from last month. But that doesn't mean that 30% of people decided not to buy at all. That means 30% of people decided not to buy last month. I guarantee you the majority of those are still going to buy. They are still buyers. What's everyone doing right now? A lot of people are on vacation. I'd like to be on vacation. I know a lot of people are on vacation, taking a bit of a break. We've had all these interest rate hikes, and everyone's just, let's face it, they're tired from the last 2.5 years. Also, I want to point out that August is usually always the slowest month of the year, historically. So this is kind of a timing issue. My point is, we have a buildup of buyers right now, and there's pent-up demand happening. My second point, unless you are living at home with your parents, you are essentially already paying a mortgage. You're just not paying your own mortgage. And guys, we really want to get you in a home so you start paying your own mortgage and building your own wealth. A lot of people right now are really nervous because they're hearing the market is going down. I want to let you guys know this. A lot of articles I am reading are making it sound like this is something that is about to happen. It has already been happening. So we felt this before any articles started to run, okay? The market has gone down. Prices have gone down 5% a month approximately since about April. So by the time the articles start coming out, they're scaring everybody that this is something that is going to happen, but we're at the tail end of it, in my opinion. It's already happened. If you're waiting for prices to go down more, I want you to think of this. There is a buildup of buyers right now. There's a buildup of first-time home buyers that are kind of sitting back. They're either vacationing, too busy this summer, probably going to jump back in the market when they feel comfortable. There's investors that are holding right now. They are not biting. Some of them are biting, but the majority of them are not biting. They're also kind of sitting back. My third point is there's a game being played right now, and I'm going to call it the wait and see game because I just feel like everybody wants to wait and see what's going to happen next. Well, we're just kind of waiting and seeing. We're not really sure what to do. And the wait and see game, in my opinion, is kind of like gambling at the casino. The market stopped climbing about I would say early March, okay? Think of the sellers in February that did not list thinking the market's going to continue to go up. I'm going to wait and see if prices go up more. Those guys are regretting it. We don't want you to be buyers that are going to say, I should have bought, August 2022. Once again, I encourage everyone to run your numbers because if you're waiting for the prices to go down like another 5%, 3, 4, 5%, what does that look like on your payments? Prices are down. Your payments almost look identical to when that house that was worth $600,000 in February is now worth probably in the low 4s again. So I can't stress this enough. I see August being like the best opportunity for buyers to get into the market, start building wealth, start paying your mortgage and not somebody else's. It's just an awesome time to buy. So if you don't want to move on that property worth about $600,000 right now because you're waiting for it to go down to $550,000, my question to you is this: how long do you plan on being in that home? Because if you're trying to flip it and sell it in the next 6 months, okay, I can see why you're worried. But if you are trying to get into a home with your family or your first-time buyer looking to buy long-term, something like 3 to 5 years, and then build equity up, move into your next home, you have nothing to worry about. And I encourage you to stop trying to time everything perfectly. Everybody wants to come back out when we've hit this bottom. And I guarantee you, by the time everyone looks around and we've hit a bottom, which I think could be now or very, very soon, by the time that happens, what do you think is going to happen to all that buildup of buyers that have been waiting and seeing? Everyone's going to come back at once. Now, depending on the price point, the price range, there are some price ranges that are going to have a lot of healthy inventory, but there's some that aren't going to have a lot, and you could see yourself competing again. One more quick point: if you are locked into an interest rate and it's going to run out soon, we do have another rate increase on September 9th. It could be kind of a 0.5. If it's like a 0.25, we're gonna be so happy. That's gonna be great. Our market will probably be nice and balanced. If it's a really big rate, I just don't know. I can't tell you guys. If it is, I see the market probably slowing down. You know, every time there's a big rate increase, we see kind of like a 3-week of everyone just like kind of halting and seeing what's going on. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's gonna happen on September 9th, but if you are locked into a rate, now is the time. There is really nice inventory out there. If the last few years showed us anything, if January, February showed us anything, it's where prices are likely going to go again. I'm loving this market. I'm really excited for people that are moving up. So families, if you're in like that starter home and you've been hoping to get into a bigger house, this is your opportunity right now. We are seeing a lot of people get sale of property conditions in. You can breathe a little bit. But guys, I don't think it's going to be like this forever. This is kind of a lull happening. You got to jump. If you're looking for a really good agent to represent you, we've got great agents on our team. If you're looking for an experienced team that will really educate you and help you become an educated, empowered buyer in a market like this, give me a call. I'm offering 30-minute buyer consultations. Private message me right now. Any questions, give me a call. Thanks for watching today. I'm Emily Berry from the Berry team, your Niagara listing and buying team. Thanks for watching.